Yes, Mr. Staker. We'll do everything we can. Can you describe it to me?
It's about 2 foot tall, long, slender neck,
Yeah.
kind of orange and black bill.
Anything else?
Well, it's a swan.
Oh my gosh, you guys, birds in Planet Zoo. I know we've always had birds, but more birds is always good. I would love more and more of these kind of either ground dwelling or clipped wing kind of birds. If that's how we're gonna do it, I would love more of them, and maybe a couple walk through exhibit box birds, parakeets or budgies and stuff like that. But I mean, a girl can dream, right? In the meantime, we did get this new beautiful bird, which is the mute swan today in the Eurasia Animal Pack, which I was super excited about. So I had this pond planned out from the start, that this pond was going to be here. And when I found out we were getting the swans, I knew I had to skip ahead over to this corner and build it out. So that's what I did yesterday, late into the night, is getting this swan pond done up a bit to show you guys. So the swans are great. I'm literally obsessed with them. I did find a leucistic one with the pink feet. I will say you can't really tell that there's a difference. But overall, they're beautiful. I did turn breeding on, so we do have little babies. They're so cute. Oh, literally so good. So good. I'm trying not to get my hopes up and, start thinking this means we're gonna get birds. But yeah, this is a little pond that I've made. These would be, I would think, probably wild swans that just sort of migrate and nest here. So we did a bit of landscaping around it. Obviously, most of it is blank in the background. It'll probably look much better once we get everything filled in. We're in the corner of the map over here. Pretty far from everything we're building, but so this is going to be the pond, and then the petting zoo and stuff is going to be right here. This is zoo main path, and then over here we'll have like some really kind of expansive gardens, maybe some event tents and things like that, so that people could have weddings or whatever here. And I imagine the pond itself is probably man-made, so it would have been something where, they dammed this up and dug this out, and then let it fill by the river to kind of create this pond for them. So they have this manufactured rock wall here. I did put up, obviously you need a spot that's open for water to flow in and out of, so I put up this net and buoy to kind of keep people from accidentally finding their way into the river. And then this gazebo is off the workshop. I can't remember who made it, but it's pretty easy to find. And I had that in Paloma too, because I just think it's so beautiful. Like, there's no way I was gonna make something better than that. Also, shout out to Leaf's Migratory Bird Pack, because I did use quite a bit of it in here, and I'm going to be using it throughout the zoo because it's really great. I love just having little things like this for the wildlife. I think that's a big thing in zoos. So we've got this big, beautiful fountain centerpiece. Buoys along the side here, because as people come to park their paddle boats, obviously we don't want them running into the shore, the rocks, etc. We can talk about the paddle boats too. So I made these paddle boats actually based off of ones that I found on the workshop that were really good. They're really well done. They're really pretty. But when I got the next to the scaling doodads, I realized that they were much bigger than the boats I had in mind, so I made these ones. They're not great, but they're passable. They look like cheap zoo boats, which isn't always a bad thing. And then we've got this dock here. This would be like a modular floating dock, so that they could take it out of the water, or put it in, or expand it, or whatever. It would just be a cheap option, and we've got all the boats kind of rigged up to them waiting to be rented. I might put numbers on the back of the boats. I haven't decided yet. And if you guys want, I can release a paddle boat pack that has like all of the things that I made from this area, if anybody's interested. Look, guys, the swans come up on the dock, and it's so cute. I didn't think that they would, but they do, and I love it. I also put a security guard here, and he's just making sure people don't wander onto the dock if they're not here for a paddle rental, and I'm sure he would, like, you know, help people get in and out of the boats, park them, all that snazzy stuff too. Up here is like the little rental area, so I put some tables down so that you know, if someone in your group went on the paddle boat but you didn't, you could sit here and, you know, have a rest while you wait for them. And then here is the rental place. You can get a water, rent a paddle boat, get a life jacket. I made these, they're not super detailed, I just made them really quick, but I'm hoping that, you know, in passing they pass for life jackets, because I just needed stuff to fill up in here. So there's like first aid and lockers and stuff like that. I didn't make this stuff, I just made the life jackets. But yeah, and life buoy, and pretty basic building. It's open air. I don't think where we're at really ever gets winter, but this might still be a seasonal attraction, so they would just, you know, board up the windows when they weren't using them or whatever. But there's really nothing in there to protect, really. You know, the personal items and stuff be kept in the lockers while you're on the boats, and that sort of a thing. But yeah, who is excited for this pack? You know, I think it's pretty great. It seems a bit random, like it might just be like animals that got cut from other packs, but they are good animals. Like, you know, I'm more of a scenery pack kind of gal, but at this point, more animals is also great. We got some animals that I have really wanted for a long time. The swans, the takin, the sloth bear, the boars even, you know, really useful kind of meat and potatoes kind of animals. So I'm excited for it. I mean, I would buy animals if they sold them to us individually. So yeah, and other great stuff in the update, like the gift shops and the hostas. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the hostas. I am yearning so hard for more just like gardening packs. It's not funny. So yeah, I'm actually probably overly excited for the hostas. But yeah, here's my swan pond, and I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know down below if you like it or you hate it, or what animal in the pack you're most excited for, and if you want a workshop pack with this stuff in it. But I will end the video here because I don't have anything else to show you, and then next week will come out the video where we take a look at what we have done in the Africa section so far. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.